Hello student, my name is Padve Deepmala Arun, Department of Chemistry, RBNB College, Srirampur, District, Ahmednagar. Today we are going to start 11th standard chemistry subject. The chapter number is Elements of Groups 13, 14 and 15. In this chapter, previous lecture we also discuss in the electronic configurations of group 13, 14, 15. Then chemical properties is also completed. Physical properties of all groups means group 13, 14, 15. Then we also discuss in this chapter is the oxidation state, then electronic configuration, then its allotropes. Last lecture we also discuss in the allotropy of phosphorus. Now today we are going to start in this chapter. New thing is it's a molecular structure. Now in this chapter, the last topic is a molecular structures of groups 13, 14 and 15. Means group 13 elements, then 14 elements and 15 elements we can use and write down the molecular structure. One by one we will discuss in the molecular structures of group 13, 14 and 15. The first structure in this groups is number 1 is boron trichloride. The first structure is boron trichloride. Its formula is BCl3. Here is a boron and Cl3. Now in this boron trichloride, it's a sp2 hybridization is take place. In this boron trichloride, the boron is a central atom. Here is a boron and it's a central atom. Then 3 chlorides atoms are attached to in that boron trichloride. Here is a 1 chlorine atom, then second, and it's a chlorine atom. This structure is a trigonal planar. This structure is a trigonal planar. Now in this structure, its angle is a 120 degree. Then this structure in which the sp2 hybridization is take place. This is the boron trichloride. Now another example and another group is group 14. Group 13 in which the first element is a boron. We know that it's a boron family. Then second molecular structure is here we can write. Now group 14, we know that group 14 its elements is a various types of elements means carbon, then lead, gallium, all of these elements are present in the group 14. Now second molecular structure is aluminium trichloride. Aluminium trichloride. Its formula is AlCl3. Now we can write here dialuminum hexachloride means Al2Cl6. This is the dialuminum hexachloride atom. We draw the structure here. Now aluminum is a central metal atom. Now here is aluminum, then here is also aluminum, and 6 chlorine atoms are attached to the central metal atom. Here is 2 chlorine atoms are attached. Then here is also. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. This is the structure of aluminum trichloride and hexachloride. Aluminum trichloride is also written. This structure is same of boron trichloride. Here is a central metal of aluminum. Then here is write down the chlorine atom. Here is also chlorine, and this is the structure. Means trigonal planar is a structure in which its a bond angle is 120 degree. Dialuminum hexachloride structure is written as. Then here is a AlCl3 means aluminum trichloride. In this aluminum trichloride in which also sp2 hybridization is take place. Same sp2 hybridization is take place in the boron trichloride. Now the next structure is boric acid. Now the next structure is boric acid and orthoboric acid. Third, the structure is boric acid and orthoboric acid. Its formula is H3BO3. Its formula is H3BO3. Means in that boric acid, here is a 3 hydrogen atom, 1 boron atom and 3 oxygen atom. Now here we can draw the structure of boric acid is the central metal atom is boron. Here is boron we can draw. Then 3 oxygen are attached to this boron. Here is oxygen 1, here is second and third. In that oxygen attached to the hydrogen atom. Here is hydrogen atom, here is also hydrogen atom and hydrogen atom. This is the boric acid structure, means H3BO3. This is the formula of the boric acid. Now in that boric acid, the hydrogens are attached to the oxygen. Those oxygen are attached to the boron. Here is a covalent bonds are formation, boron oxygen bond. Then oxygen and hydrogen bonds are each joined to each other. Now the next structure is diboron. Fourth number, here is a structure of diboron. Means its formula is a B2H6. Diboron, its a formula, it's a B2H6. Now in that B2H6, here is a central atom. It's a 2 central atom, and then 2 central atom is a boron, and hydrogens are attached to outside. Now here is a boron, here is also boron. In that boron, the 6 hydrogen atoms are attached. Here is hydrogen, here is hydrogen. This is the structures of diboron. Now in that diboron, in which the sp3 hybridization is take place, such a 3 hybrid orbitals are present in that diboron. Means here is a sp3 hybridization is take place of the diboron structure. sp3 hybridization. And structure is here. 2 central atom is a boron atom, and in that boron atom the sidely hydrogen atoms are attached. The hydrogen atom is a 6 and boron atom is a 2. It's a diboron structure. Now next structure is a silicon dioxide. Here is 4th number, and it's a fifth number structure is silicon dioxide. Silicon dioxide, its a formula is a SO2. We know that. SiO2, sorry. Si means silicon, O2 means oxygen. Oxide, dioxide, silicon dioxide. It's a structure of silicon dioxide. Here is a silicon. In that silicon, the 1 oxygen atoms are attached. Now 1 oxygen get another silicon atom are attached. Then here is also oxygen. Now silicon. Same, here is silicon, they attach the oxygen atom. Here is oxygen, it's a silicons are attached. Then in that silicon atom, the oxygen atoms are attached. Here is oxygen, the silicons are attached. Now same here, the silicon, in that silicon the oxygens are attached. Now attached to each other. Then in that oxygen, repeat silicons are attached. Here is silicon, its oxygen are attached, and silicon, oxygen are attached, means in that one silicon atoms are attached to the another oxygen atom. This is the structure of SiO2. Means simple is a Si and here is a oxygen and here is a oxygen. This is the structure and this is the chain formation of structures of the silicon dioxide. Now the next structure is a HNO3. Now the 6 number structure is HNO3, means nitric acid. Nitric acid, its formula is a HNO3. Now here is a nitrogen is a central atom. Draw the nitrogen. Then here is a oxygen. Here is also oxygen, and in that oxygen the hydrogen atoms are attached. This is the nitric acid. It's a structure of nitric acid. In that nitric acid the sp2 hybridization is take place. Here is sp2 hybridization, and structure is we can write here. Now the next structure is phosphoric acid. Last structure, phosphoric acid. This is also acid and its formula is phosphoric acid is H3PO4. H3PO4 means phosphoric acid in which 3 hydrogen atom, 1 phosphorus atom and 4 oxygen atom. Now the structure is in which the central atom is a phosphorus. Now here is we can write the phosphorus. In that phosphorus the 4 hydrogen atoms are attached. Now here is a double bond of O. Here is O. In that oxygen the hydrogen atoms are attached. Now here is oxygen. Here is also hydrogen atoms are attached, and in that oxygen the hydrogens are attached. This is the formula of H3PO4 is a phosphoric acid, and this is the structure. In that structure the phosphorus is a central metal atom. In that phosphorus the oxygens are attached, means is a phosphorus double bond of O, then single bond O, then this O attached to the hydrogen. Now here is phosphorus attached to oxygen. In that oxygen the hydrogens atoms are attached. Now remaining 1 oxygen, and in that oxygen the hydrogens are attached, means 3 hydrogen is completed, 1 phosphorus and 4 oxygen. Here is a 1, 2, 3 hydrogen, then 1 oxygen, 2, 3, 4. Here is 4 and 1 phosphorus is written in a central metal atom. Now in that phosphoric acid is contain a 3 ionizable acidic hydrogens and central atom is a phosphorus. This is the structures of phosphoric acid. Means in that molecular structure we also draw the boron trichloride, means BCl3, then aluminum trichloride, then boric acid, diborane, now silicon dioxide, nitric acid and phosphoric acid. All of these structure we will draw here. We written to here. Now this is the molecular structure is completed, and in this chapter all point is over. Means in this chapter the oxidation state, then chemical properties, physical properties, electronic configuration, all of this point is completed. Now the chapter is over. The next chapter we will discuss in a next lecture. Thank you.